Today, I'll be reviewing and ranking top mutual fund managers in Nigeria. Let's do this. Hi there, if this is your first time on my channel, my name is Ola and I'm your personal finance fitness blog. Basically on this channel, I explain economics and finance in simple English. So if you have not subscribed and you need to learn more about building your personal wealth, then click the subscribe button and hang around. Today I'll be talking about the top 5 mutual fund managers in Nigeria. I'll be ranking them based on size, accessibility, performance, flexibility. So stick around till the end to find out who ranks best out of the top 5. First of all, if you have not even checked my video on mutual funds, I basically have a link up here. Check it out to understand what mutual funds are and if it's suitable for you. Mutual fund managers are regulated by the Securities and Exchange Commission, also called the SEC, and they usually publish data monthly on all the assets managers, right? So I pulled out that data and I extracted the top 5 based on size. And in no particular order, the top 5 biggest mutual fund managers in Nigeria are FSDH Asset Management, United Capital Asset Management, FBN Quest Asset Management, Stanbic Asset Management, and ARM Investment Management Company. Now, so let's start with size. Now, to put it in context, as at July 2020, the total mutual fund bucket, the whole basket of mutual funds in Nigeria, as recorded by the SEC, was about 1.3 trillion naira. And the largest mutual fund has almost half of that. Stanbic Asset Management has about 560 billion worth of assets. Now, size is quite important because it actually reflects investor confidence, right? People are definitely very comfortable with Stanbic Asset Management. Second on the list is FBN Quest Asset Management, with half of what Stanbic has in assets under management, about 250 billion. Number 3 by size is ARM Investment Management Company Limited, and their assets under management, also called AUM, I must add. The AUM stands at 98 billion as at July, and United Capital comes at number 4 with 88 billion, and FSDH Asset Management at number 5 with 53 billion. Now, to put it in context, this top 5 have over $1 trillion in assets under management, and then the remaining 22 mutual fund managers have as sharing the remaining 300 billion. That shows how big they are. And size is really key. Size is very, very important because it reflects investor confidence. Based on accessibility, these days everybody has an app. 4 out of these 5 asset managers have an app that you can download and create an account immediately, which is fantastic. ARM, United Capital, FSDH, and FBN Quest Asset Management. You can literally just go on the App Store, download the app, and create an account to start with. But with Stanbic, it's a little different because you need to have created an account with them before you can actually have access to the app. That's a no for Stanbic in terms of accessibility, and a yes for every other one. Based on options, Stanbic is also number 1. Now, Stanbic literally has, I'm looking at my system, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 options for you to invest in. So what's really amazing about this is that you can literally just have your investments in one place. And I almost believe that this is one of the reasons why they are the largest. They are pretty much everywhere, and they are doing well in all the spaces that they are in. Next asset manager in terms of option is actually United Capital. I give it to them. They have 6 mutual funds that you can invest in. Number 3 in terms of options is ARM, just coming short of United Capital with 5 mutual funds in their portfolio. Next, we have FBN with 3 funds and FSDH Asset Management with 2 mutual funds. Of course, Stanbic is top in the charts with various investment options for you. Then in terms of the terms of investing, so let's say you have $1,000 you want to invest, and you want to invest in a mutual fund, in a Eurobond fund, right? So they can say minimum invest is $1,000 with minimum future clips of 100, and then the minimum holding period can be 1 month. What that means that after 1 month, you can liquidate your investments, right? So that gives some flexibility, so you can actually enjoy the benefits for 1 month and get your money out in a month. Now, when it comes to minimum holding period, I realized that for different mutual funds, there were different minimum holding periods. But the longest holding period for a fund that I saw was Stanbic. For their dollar fund, Stanbic requires that you must be in the fund for at least 6 months from the point of investment, which is quite long. So you need to be sure that you don't need this money. It's going to be with them for 6 months, or else you'll be charged a 20% penalty. But every other person was between 30 and 90 days. United Capital seems to be very flexible because United Capital appears to be the shortest holding period of 30 days. So give it up United Capital again. The next is minimum investment, right? So in terms of minimum investment, United Capital consistently started off on the lower end. Even for their Naira mutual funds, all of them have a minimum investment of 10,000 Naira, with subsequent investment of 5K, which is fair. Their Euro bonds, like minimum investment is 1K, with subsequent investment of 500. But for Stanbic, I'm looking at my system right now. Minimum investment amount is 20. Additional investment is also 20. Every other asset manager fell somewhere between United Capital and Stanbic Asset Management in this ranking. And another thing that you need to consider is also liquidation period. Some asset managers take 5 days for you to liquidate your mutual fund, and some take 24 hours. United Capital consistently has 24 hours as their liquidation period, which is fantastic. Meaning that if you go to them on a Monday, you get your cash out on a Tuesday, the following day. But FSD says 5 days on their website to get your money out. And that was the way it was before. I mean, that was how it was before, but I'm not sure if it's that they've not updated their website or that is how it still holds till today, right? But that's what I found on their website. So all the other asset managers didn't mention their liquidation period apart from United Capital and FSDH on their website. So I'll give it up to you, United Capital, in terms of flexibility of getting your cash out when you want to liquidate. Based on performance, the yardstick I decided to use for performance because it's actually quite difficult to compare over a period. So I just used the returns on SEC as at July 2020. Now, this is a disclaimer. Previous performance is not an indication of future performance. The fact that someone did well or did good or did bad in the past, you cannot necessarily use it to predict future performance. So, on the basis of return, the best performing as at July 2020, as at that particular date, 31st of July, I'm looking at my computer, 2020, what it appears here, and I'm using return on equity, meaning that the net income over the net asset value. That is my basis. So all you portfolio managers, don't come and kill me afterwards. It is just SEC that I'm following here. No sentiments here. FBN Capital Asset Management wins on the grounds of returns. Their return on equity on all their funds was positive, and I say again, it was at July 31, 2020. And next in line is FSDH Asset Management. The remaining three seem to just be at the same level, but I repeat, it's just one day, a snapshot of one day. Long and short, in terms of returns at July 2030, we give it up to FBN Quest Asset Management. On SEC's website, it's actually called FBN Capital, and that used to be their name, but they're now under the FBN Quest group. So that's what I know them as. But yeah, give it up to them in terms of return. We reviewed based on size, based on accessibility, based on performance, based on flexibility. So who do we think is the winner? So I would say that United Capital has the most flexible. And I think that's very, very important. Their returns are not bad, and they're old stock. They used to be UBA Asset Management, right? And so they're not new to the game. They are well established, and they're very accessible. They have an app. You can download the app. You can create your account. They sort of feel like they're in tune with people's realities, and so I'll give it up to them in this review. But you also have to give respect to Stanbic, and well, you can't separate Stanbic Asset Management from Stanbic the group, because they have reach, they are well established, they have visibility, they have capital for branding, blah 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 blah, and they are the seniors in the game. So these are the top guys. I've told you how to reach out to them. Download an app if you can. And if you want to reach out to Stanbic, I'll probably tag them somewhere or the other. Follow me on Twitter. I will tag them on Twitter so you can connect with them if you want to, and they would lead you on how to create an account with them. You see, they sound a little old school, like why do we have to do all that in this day and age? But anyways, I hope this was useful. If you have any questions or comments, so if you have any experiences you want to share, can you share in the comment section? I'm looking forward to what you guys have to say about this. And if you found this useful, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification button, and never forget that there are two things you can't outsource: your health and your finances. So you have to engage. Cheers.